Good morning, all. Today we are gonna see a new topic called as food adulteration. Actually, first we have to know what is adulteration. Every food substance will have a certain natural composition. So, if that composition is affected, it is called as adulteration. Actually, what will happen means the quality of that food substance will be changed. uh, any substances, some substances will be added or some substances will be subtracted from that food substance, that is from the natural food substances, and undergo a process called as adulteration. Okay, fine, adulteration is okay. What is the cause of adulteration? So actually, there is a material, there is not a certain material, some material will be used to undergo adulteration. So that material is called as adulterant. So adulteration will be caused by adulterant. There are many commonly adulterated foods. Example, we can say edible oil, uh, pepper, coffee powder, peas, chili powder. So actually, these were some of the commonly adulterated foods. The best example we can say is as milk. Actually, in milk, what they'll do is they'll add some not more amount of water. They'll add milk so that the nature of the milk will be changed. So it is one of an example for the adulteration. And chili powder. In chili powder, what they will do is they will mix the bricks powder so that it is a kind of adulteration. And in edible oil, what they will do is they will mix some of the unedible oil, so it is a kind of adulteration. So these were some of the commonly adulterated foods. And the next one is classification of adulteration. There are three types of adulterants. The first one is natural adulterant, the second one is incidental adulterants, and the third one is intentionally added adulterants. So these were the types of adulterant. One step by step, we shall see what are all those types. Okay. So here we go about the first adulterant type, that is natural adulterant. If a chemical organic compounds that are naturally present in the food that naturally change or alter the quality of a food, it is called as natural adulterant. The best example we can say it as mushrooms. Some mushrooms will be poisonous, right? So the toxin substances will be naturally present in that mushroom. So that toxin substances will act as an adulterant and which will undergo adulteration in the mushroom. And in apples, cherries, and all, we must have noticed some seeds, right? So actually, in those seeds, there is a certain kind of acid called as persic acid. So these persic acid is an adulterant for that apples and cherries, which undergoes a process called adulteration. So this is the best example of the natural adulterants. And the next one is incidental added adulterants. So in this type, what will happen means the adulterant will be added due to carelessness. So while handling the food or while doing some the packaging of the food material, what will happen means due to the ignorance or carelessness, the adulterants will be added. So that will lead to a type called incidental adulterants. So example, pesticide is used, or else E. coli. There is a bacteria called E. coli, which will infect the fruits like strawberries, peas, etc. So this is an example of incidental added adulterants. And the last type is intentionally added adulterants. Actually, this is a very serious type of adulterants because what will happen means in this adulteration process, people will added the adulterants to the food material intentionally. They will do it for the financial gain. So actually, they're doing it for the financial gain, but the impact is really huge in our health. Every people will be affected due to this intentionally added adulterants. The example we can say is food flavors. For food and all, they'll be adding some colors, they'll be adding some sweetness, right? So those were the best example of intentionally added adulterants. Other than that, mangoes and bananas, it will get actually they'll get naturally ripened. But what people will do is they will add a chemical called as calcium carbide or ethylene to these bananas and mangoes so that these fruits will ripen fast. Actually, it will give a greatest hazard which causes the intentionally added adulterants. Now we shall see what are all the health effects of adulterated food. These adulterated foods, If we consume these adulterated foods, it will leave a great health hazards, such as so first what will happen is we'll be getting some simple symptoms such as fever, diarrhea, vomiting. We'll get some kind of allergies, but if we let this untreated, what will happen means it will lead to some severe disorders such as liver will get failed, there'll be kidney failure, our immunity will get completely suppressed, our nervous system will be collapsed and we'll be getting some nervous disorders, even cancer. It will lead to cancer such as colon cancer, gastrointestinal disorders. Finally, it will lead to birth defects which may be passed to the next generation. On the whole, this is all about food adulteration, so which is one of the serious issue which we have to solve, and this is all about. Thank you so much for your listening.